I would have if there was lemon. I looked around, there were full lemons, and I was like, I gotta cut a whole lemon.
Yeah.
I like a cold water.
And then the bartenders show up, they're confused. They think it's a haunted situation.
They're down one
I'm down
lemon.
here for an hour.
Yeah.
They're like, can I use this lemon?
All
these things went through my head,
Comedy Store
by the way.
Doorcast. I am your host, Luke Schwartz. And wow, what a year this week has been. This episode, I have a bunch of good door guys on with me. To my left is Torio Van Grol.
But if you had to rank us, how would you do it?
And then across from him is Anthony Amorello. And then next to him is Nicole Becannon.
Hello.
And I'm Luke Schwartz, and I'm the goddamn fucking host. And this is the next episode. As always, we have a show every other Wednesday in the Belly Room. Every other Wednesday, probably in the Belly Room. We'll see if it's on. It's called the Up Next Showcase. You can check the website, and it can be fun.
Oh, the last one was a banger.
Was that this past Wednesday?
Yeah.
And every Monday,
Why does that feel
it's
so
potluck,
long
which
ago?
is really fun too. If you tip at the door, I think I have a couple tips. I have to control paste. Gustavo Fuentes gave $20 at the door. Thank you for tipping. I appreciate that. Aaron Manning gave 20. Also, those are big, nice tips, and
Yeah.
appreciate that. Ed Larson, this says, don't know how much, but it was a good pot. So that's what Kaylee wrote.
I love Ed Larson.
Yeah. I wonder if it's the same guy.
I wonder if it is. I don't know.
It's interesting. Gary Larson,
Love Gary Larson. The Far Side? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Did he tip? Did you check the whole list?
He doesn't have to tip. He gets in for free. And shout out Jerry Sue, skateboarder who came and was cool, and he's been coming around, and he just likes comedy, I think, and he goes, it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Some girl in a bride to be sash tipped like $5 yesterday. I forgot to.
Yeah.
Were they
also,
in the original or in the big?
If you tipped when I was working, I for sure didn't write your name down. Yeah.
There's yeah.
Good job.
Thanks,
Right.
man. Appreciate it.
Setting the bar high.
New Dave.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
New Dave Waite.
But I wanted to, and I hope you know that.
In your heart, you remember.
Yeah.
Shout out Mike Z, Shannon, Big Bad Brad, always, Gino from Speedweed, and good start to the episode so far, I think. It's pretty good. It's nice to have you all here. Anthony's been up for 5 days, he said.
Yeah, it's
What's
been nice.
wrong?
Nothing. It was just a nice. Hormos and I went to Vegas on Thursday, and then I wasn't going to work Friday, and I didn't get scheduled Saturday.
Oh,
Sunday.
you haven't been. Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
meant you haven't. I misheard.
What'd you guys do in Vegas?
Jimmy Kimmel Comedy Club, which was fun. Caroline
He's
Ray.
got one of those, huh?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Caroline Ray had the show before us, and she was in the green room, and she said, "What's up?" to me, and then looked at Hormos and was like, "Nice to meet you."
Yeah.
And he looked her in the eye, and he was like, "We've met 12 times. I
Do
I know
you
you."
say that?
So what? I mean, it's Caroline Ray.
Yeah.
You think, what, you have
Yeah.
a deep connection,
Yeah,
Hormos?
I completely get her, but I think it's so funny that he had no qualms just being like, "We've known each other for years."
Do you guys say that when people introduce themselves to you?
No.
Time?
What
Nice
I do,
to see you.
what I do, just so they know, it's my little passive aggressive burn. Is they'll say "nice to meet you," and I'll be like, "Good to see you again," and I just shake their hand.
The again really sends them
Yeah,
home.
so
I'll
they know
say-
it's like, oh, I messed
People
up.
have done that to me before.
Oh, good to see you again.
It does make me feel like an asshole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just so you know.
Sometimes I hit it with a big, hey. Like having to see, like,
Well, because I wasn't.
hey, is really effective for they think I don't know them or just.
Well, it's
excited
like
to see
I
them.
wasn't memorable enough the first time, so I'm gonna do something different this time. So I'm gonna lay it on a little weirder.
Yeah, I don't know. I think for
flies are
someone,
pretty big.
I'm probably just gonna introduce I'm gonna let you have one.
Oh yeah,
You
this is
know,
always like third or fourth time.
That's what I'm saying. If it's
Yeah.
the first time you're like, "Hey, nice to meet you," I'm gonna be like, "All right, let me do this correctly, boldly." And
Sometimes
then-
I'll have their phone number. I'll text them. Be like, hey, it was cool to meet you a minute ago.
You text from your own phone.
Yeah. Be like, hold on, I got a text. I'll just text them.
You brought up an
That's so
interesting,
creepy.
funny idea. If you get passed and your name goes up on the wall, do you get to replace a name?
Yeah, I think you should be able to take one down.
Take one down.
Yeah.
One comes up. One comes down.
But you gotta be smart about it, because then that person, if they're good,
We'll come back to that.
they can come back and take your name off. I just want it to be a weird game of tag, and I want to get rid of some people.
Sure.
Is there a limit? Like you haven't been here in so long, so we can take
No,
your name
you
off.
want to take Bill Burr off? That's up to you, man.
Whoa.
Wow, you feel like Jerry Seinfeld? Bye.
Yeah, bye. Get out of here.
That's my spot now.
I
right,
I
I'm
think
down.
I've gone on record saying I'd like to be up at the back bar on the vent right there. Put my name there when I die, when I get run over walking across the street, like we all seem to be.
Oh, not when you get passed, just when you die.
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
Either
You're going to
or.
be the first person passed posthumously.
Posthumously, and also I have no, I wouldn't be.
Oh, that's been done?
That's been done at least twice.
Yeah.
To who?
To Teddy Ray and to Angelo Bowers.
Oh, no.
That is, am I saying the right? I got here after he left. Yeah. I panicked and I thought I said the wrong name, but I think I said it right.
Honestly, the only reason I started working here is so that when I die, my name will go on the marquee.
I insist my name does not go on the marquee when
Really?
I die. Yeah, keep it off.
Where would it go?
Nowhere. Just I'm good. I don't want to put the door guy through that, having to do it, go up there a second time. Just leave it off. It's good.
Wow.
What a martyr.
Thanks.
What a good,
Yeah.
good
It's just
guy,
weird.
Man of the people.
You're one of those guys who's like, I don't want people to be sad at my funeral.
I only want my name on the
People better be
Flappers marquee when I die.
I was
dude,
gonna
I
say
would
the
never
same
say- I
thing.
really
You
want
don't-
people to be sad at my funeral.
Yeah, no,
I'll be-
doubt.
No
pretty
celebration of
pissed.
life bullshit. Don't.
Yeah, I'd like to be mourned
The
forever.
producers in the background just ran into each other and dropped their phone. See you, John.
No
Oh, okay.
jokes. Don't do a tight five at my funeral.
Oh yeah, don't. Yeah.
Well, no one's coming if you don't book them.
Wow. I bet there's been some open mic funerals. I bet.
Somebody asked me to do comedy at a funeral one time, at a memorial. It was a memorial, yeah. And I was like, absolutely, I will not do that.
You didn't ask how much?
I will say some words. No, it was someone like that I knew. They were like a friend, and their sister asked me if I would do
I would still say how much.
comedy, and I was like, I'll say like sincere words, but I'm not gonna do comedy.
I'd be like, well, you got to pay me.
Memorial.
I'd be like, you have to pay me for the whole week then, because you know I don't know what I'm turning down for this gig. You know,
Oh,
so
selling yourself against yourself is good.
yeah,
You're your own competition. Otherwise,
yeah.
that's good. You hosted for the first time potluck, Torio.
I did host for the first time potluck.
You
Yeah,
hosted potluck for your first time.
for my first time.
Yeah. How did it?
Not as fun as I thought.
How did you try?
No, I feel like it was more anxiety than it was fun. You weren't here either, were you?
Yeah, I was.
We were.
I don't think it was personal, but like that was just it was not the best night I've ever.
I got very upset during my set.
The crowd. That
oh
was
yeah,
my-
someone yelled at you, right? So a lady
Yeah.
and interrupted. The guy came out and he was super nice and he was so
yeah,
embarrassed.
he was very
Did
apologetic.
he find you later?
He did. He gave me a big old hug.
Did you accept it?
He apparently grew up where I grew up and saw me here like a couple weeks ago and comes all the time
Son of a
now.
bitch, doesn't it?
And he was like, I love you. I'm so sorry. And he was like hugging me, and I was like, yeah, probably dump that girl though. Like she's a.
What happened?
There was like one pocket of people that were very drunk and excited to be there.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, maybe if I can get them in some crowd work, like that, it will spread a little bit. And I was wrong because that girl just got very Boyle Heights on me. And then, it just went awry. It went awry quickly. And
Why did it get so bad so fast?
because she was too drunk, and it was
Man.
too drunk to play with, anyways.
But
And
what were you playing with? Let's hear some of it if you remember. I'm
I
putting you on the
don't-
spot.
I
You've been
don't-
up for a long time. I'm sorry.
I don't remember exactly what it was. It was clearly like, where are you from? And then her boyfriend, that guy, was like, oh, I'm from where you're from. And I did that thing. It was like, oh, if you need heroin, ask that guy. And then she yelled something out after that. And then she just kept.
Talking about heroin and where she was from and
Yeah,
how she
yeah,
really
yeah.
want drugs. I'm sure was that kind of talking.
Yeah. And it like unsolicited in between every
Just
sentence I said.
conversation.
Yeah.
Conversation very loudly back at you. Sure.
People who don't know.
Yeah.
how
It was my fault. I shouldn't have started with them. And I should have just did my jokes and left humbly.
I mean, it wasn't your fault because that crowd was rough. But I think that my favorite part of that night is watching my friends that bomb.
Yeah.
That is fun.
I love
my favorite
I love
part-
people's A material.
My favorite part was when Felicia was like, you people deserve what you get. That's what she said at the end of her set.
That was great,
so
Felicia.
Yeah. That was great.
Oh, one of the cameras fully died. One of the Was it when you guys ran into each other and unplugged everything? And crashed a board? You better leave this in. This is still recording, right?
You guys should get an agility ladder down here.
No, this needs to
and
be
just
left in.
Start
please.
doing some
This is
drills.
a historical record. I love it.
I like that your Boston hat has an American flag background.
Yeah, man.
Like, just in case
Yeah,
you
just in
weren't
case
sure I
you-
was racist.
yeah.
I got
In
the
case you
American
didn't
flag.
realize
Boston
I'm a
Lives Matter
bigot.
flag.
Yeah.
It's a Boston Lives Matter.
And it's
flag.
black. Yeah, it's black and red.
Yeah,
Fun.
making a statement.
I get
It's
it,
still
man.
recording, right? Yeah, good. That's good.
Oh, no, it's on UK. I'm not sure.
So the Marin footage is lost
What Marin footage?
of me interviewing Mark Marin for
Oh,
over
no.
an hour.
That's obviously
What?
Marin didn't like it, and he came in afterwards and was like, "Delete that
If
shit."
they're letting me down soft, they're playing it great. Like
yeah,
they lost.
they're really
Oh,
doing
man,
it up
that
for
fucking
Mark.
blows.
Yeah.
How
So
many
we'll
times
see
this
if there's
week?
footage for one of the biggest moments in my comedy career. It's fine. I opened for his last Netflix tape, but not his most recent one. And I brought him to stage. That was pretty cool. I was like, ladies and gentlemen.
I think in retrospect, when you look back at this and you'll say getting to do a podcast with Anthony was actually the biggest.
Cap in your mouth.
Was actually the biggest thing in your comedy career.
I think you've been doing better at that.
I've been working
That
at
bad
it.
habit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Leave him
you
alone.
You
Oh, yeah,
chew a pen
dude.
cap?
I chew all kinds of things, man. I'm very orally fixated.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hello.
And yeah, I got a lot of. I like to chew on stuff. It's a nervous tick of sorts.
No, I'm the same. I
I would never
bite-
call you out for something like that.
I know, man,
Don't
because you're a
bite the nail,
friend.
but
You,
that's like
yeah, you know what you're doing.
thing. We're holding again.
John, just come back.
We're holding. It's okay to hold. You're still recording on the board, though, right? Great.
Yeah, I bite.
That's good. Honestly, this is all. I mean, I don't have. I don't have time after this. I want to keep this all in because I want to have the content out there too. Like I don't have all the story. Like this is part of the story. This is very Comedy Store to leave this in. I got to be honest.
Yeah.
Like this is like very. It's normal and fine. What shifts did you work this week? You were all, or what? How was the shows in Vegas? I'll ask that. How's the shows in Vegas?
They're fun. They're just like, it's like a tourist. So it was like a bunch of like middle-aged Midwestern families that had nothing to do on their Thursday night. But-
How are the shows? Pretty interesting. Easy, good, bad, hard.
I mean, I had a good time. Hormos did really well. So like, that's all we can ask for.
That's very diplomatic for a
Yeah,
bunch
it
of
sounds
shows.
boring.
Yeah, you had no good shows and no bad shows, guys.
No, they were good.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it was good. And Joe Kimmel's a wild woman. I got to watch her do karaoke for like 3 hours. That was a long time.
And her relation to Jimmy is
Brother, sister.
got it.
Yeah. She books their Thursday night. So that's how I got the spot because she does belly room spots there.
Oh, right. You only did the Thursday of shows. You were in Vegas. What
Right.
hotel?
The Flamingo.
Ah, heard of it.
Yeah, me too.
Not the newest one, I don't think, but is it
Maybe
cool?
one of the oldest ones.
Yeah, is it cool?
No. It was fine. It was fine. Hormos just smokes so much weed, man, that it's like tough to get anything done because like it's a 4-hour drive there. So we smoked all the weed and then we immediately got there 8 and then he goes, okay, let's smoke another joint. And I was like, let's do something. And he was like, after we smoke a joint. So we smoked a joint and then we had a drink and he goes, I got to take a shit. And he goes back to the hotel room. So now I'm by myself, so high, losing all my money at blackjack.
that Comedy Store cash goes quick in
Yeah,
Vegas.
yeah.
You run out of that fast.
Yeah.
That's gone.
Put $50 on the Patriots to win the Super Bowl. Bad idea. bad idea.
Funny. It's funny. Merv.
45 to 1 if it pans out.
I've
Not
been
bad.
twice, and Merv both times he goes, "Hey, put $20 or whatever on Vikings winning the Super Bowl." It's like 500 to 1. It's like it could be everything.
Just keep the 20. Just be like, sorry.
No.
Yeah, I made the bet.
No, it's something to do.
But
nothing
if
against
it
the
happens,
hotel room.
dude.
I
If it
They're
happens.
not even playing in the Super Bowl, dude. I got bad news.
Yeah, good one.
With sports betting, I like betting like $5 on like ridiculous parlays.
Parlays are
If it
fun,
hit,
man.
I would make like a shit ton of money on $5.
But gamblers tell me that's the dumbest bet you can make. I do it anyway.
I like
I like
sitting at the
it.
tables.
That's
That's
what I
what I like doing. I go to
Tables
a
are
table.
fun.
Yeah.
Craps, blackjack.
You know, craps I need to learn. Yeah.
I only know half of it, and it's enough.
I would love to learn.
I don't know
half
any of
that.
it.
Yeah.
What do you
There's the
do?
line.
Bet the odds. I know that's like the best bet in Vegas, they say.
Yeah, well, I didn't do that well.
Sure.
Yeah.
What were your bets? Where were you playing?
I'm a blackjack kind of guy.
Sure.
So I sat there for
Simple,
a while.
easy.
Then I put some on black
It's
and just
expensive
let it
quick.
let it ride. Yeah, for sure.
Did you lose more money than you made at the show?
No.
All right.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
pretty good night.
Wow.
No. I
Yeah.
definitely
How much money did you make?
$60.
You didn't lose $60. You said you lost a bunch of money.
Well, yeah. You lose. I lost 100 before the show.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay.
Right. And then I got paid 200
Oh.
Also,
Right.
you netted 60 in the end, is what you're saying.
after like room and gas and stuff. Yeah.
Right, yeah,
So
yeah.
it worked out.
Did they put you up?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And you only did a Thursday show?
Yeah.
And they put you up for a few days?
They put me up. No, we were just there the night, and
Oh.
then we came back because Hormuz had to work.
Oh.
And
But
then,
you've been up for 5 days?
no, I just wasn't here for
Oh.
5 days.
That's what I thought when you said
He
up
said
for 5
that. He
days.
said
And I was
that
like,
to
are you
me.
okay? And he's like, he just meant he hasn't been here for 5 days.
Yeah. Why? What did you guys think I was doing?
Well, he said you've been up for
You
5
said
days.
You were in Vegas for like 5
I said I
days.
went to Vegas, and then we
Yeah.
came back, and I just wasn't on. Well, I'm just confused on how you're confused, honestly.
We're speaking a different language.
Apparently.
Really? Thought you told me that. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's a
Yeah,
quick
no.
trip.
Yeah, it was a quick trip.
Well, I was in San Francisco for the weekend.
Sure.
I did the
Sketchfest?
I did the festival there.
Yeah. What'd you do?
I hope my first night was Thursday night. I'm hosting for an improv troupe and a one-man show. So like Sketchfest isn't just stand up, you know.
Of course.
And so I get there. There's no microphone on stage, so I'm like, all right, I guess it's just like their improv.
word,
It's
yeah.
just so I go, I've done that a few times. I go out there, I just yell kind of or talk loud, and then I bring up the one man show. He brings out a microphone. There was a microphone right by off stage,
He's
just
just
right.
stand up for an hour and calling it a one man show. Or
Kinda. He played songs. He did some sketches, and he did a lot of stand up for 45, 55 minutes.
Yeah.
And I
Did you
was just
stay?
because I had to bring up the improv troupe after him.
Oh, that
Yeah.
even that hosting.
Yeah. It was rough. And then I had to go out there in between and be like, I'm sorry I yelled at you for 15 minutes. I didn't know there was a microphone right there.
Was there a big crowd for that?
No, it was like 50 people. But it was like,
5-0.
it was like,
good.
but the room was full. It was a
Yeah.
small little black box.
The belly room.
The belly room,
Belly room with
essentially.
50 people is.
Who did better,
Yeah.
the one man show or the improv troupe?
I guess the improv troupe.
They crush.
It wasn't a great evening of comedy, in my opinion, but that's probably biased.
How'd
I don't
you do?
love. I do okay. Did all right.
Your yelling set.
You guys want to have some fun?
An
Avocado.
Yeah, awesome. That's good. That's really good. I was here. I saw. Oh, someone threw a lollipop. This is crazy. Totally different story. Someone threw a lollipop, and it shattered.
Licked or unlicked?
I think it was unwrapped,
Okay. Well,
and it was in like it cracked like one of the producer of a show's windshield, like pretty badly.
They threw it
In
from
the
the
park-
patio?
The back windshield, like the back, in the parking lot, out of nowhere. They came back and they were like, "I think there's a lollipop that cracks your wind." So we think it might be thrown from the Andaz or like the pool at the top. Someone,
They didn't get
damn,
it
it
on
just
video?
fell from.
or it's a small lollipop. No one saw. It's just
How are you sure it's a lollipop?
There was the remnants where it was like embedded and it was broken.
Damn.
So Matt would have told that story if he had not canceled on us. That would have been his. Did you have an eventful week?
I had a funny thing. I was sitting at the like the OR cover booth, you know, and
Yeah, I know.
you guys familiar with it? It's in the OR. That's short for original room. And so these two guys they come stand behind me, and I turn around and I'm like, "Hey guys, do you want to get a ticket or can I help you?" And they go, "Oh, it's okay. We're famous managers." And I laugh, right? I kind of
that's funny.
I go condescendingly like, "Cool," and I just like turn. You know, the stools rotate, and I turn this way, and I'm just watching the show. Like, what just happened? But you know, like when you're replaying what was said, because that is not what they actually said, right? So I was shitty to these guys, and then I replay it in their head, and they definitely said we're Fahim's managers. Right? But what I had heard was we're famous managers. It's okay. And so I turned back around and was just like, let me get you guys some nice seats.
Yeah.
Did you tell them what that
Oh no,
was about at all?
not
You
at all.
didn't explain it at all?
No, because all they heard was me go cool
Yeah.
and just turn around.
And then you're totally a different person. Like, they realize you're.
Yeah, it's dirty.
They're
Yeah,
like, does this guy work here? Is he okay?
yeah. I just played it off. I was like, hey guys.
I do. There is a lot of that here, though. People who
People do kind of say that, like
and managers. And
totally.
I'm like, who are?
Oh, a guy came by recently and was like, we were letting in for the main room, but it was kind of slowing down. He was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Hey." He's like, I manage famous people. He's like, I manage like NBA players and stuff. Like, I was like, okay, yeah, and I'm in. What NBA player? And God, I wish I could remember. But he goes, he used to play in the NBA. He plays in he was an all-star. He plays in the Big Three now. I was like, gotta love the Big Three. The 4-point shot. Come on.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. So you guys like need anyone? And I was like, who? And who you guys?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
yeah.
No, do you have tickets?
Yeah.
Like, he's like, no, I can help with you, Brant. I can do. Trust me, I can. Look what I can do.
Yeah.
I go, nice.
Yeah, I mean, if you're
I don't
like
know.
if you're like Mike Bibby's manager or whoever,
Dude, that'd be kind of sick.
you need work for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Comedy.
You're like, he's not really bringing the money in he used to be.
How many people side hustle is the Comedy Store? 3 producers at least here.
Yo, for sure.
Yeah.
3
At
show
least.
producers.
There was a guy last night telling me that he like manages and produces, and I was like, "Cool, who do you manage?" And he just like didn't answer. And then he was like, "Are you good?" And I was like, "I don't know. I like to think I'm good." And he was like, those moments where sometimes you meet someone and you don't know who you're talking to, you don't know who they are, but then they end up being someone like that can help you." And I was like, "Uh-huh." And he was like, "So I'm asking you, how good are you?" I was like,
Whoa.
not very good, actually.
Yeah.
I'm all right.
I'm the level of good that
you
gets
okay?
you away from me.
Yeah.
And then he told me that I was sitting at the back door, and he told me that was the lesbian post. He said all the lesbians sit there and work there.
So just all the women that work here.
Yeah. He was calling us all lesbians.
Damn.
Well, that's
That's
pretty
insane.
That's exactly how my manager talks to me.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
the HR
That's-
department.
Yeah. When we have a difference of opinion, they go, "Oh yeah, you're a lesbian."
And then I get in line.
Yeah,
It motivates me.
It straightens me out.
Ironically.
Yeah.
There were a lot of weirdos there the other night. Was that last night? I think that was last night.
What
Sunday's got to be weird.
No, it was the day before that. There was just a lot of weird. There was that guy, some other guys. They were all weird.
People be weird.
And then at the end of the night, someone was like, "Nicole, I'm going to cover you here. There's a girl in the bathroom in the main room, and you got to go check on her." And so then I had to kind of like talk a girl out of the bathroom because she was like, "No, I'm sick." And I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, we lost that female security guard.
Oh, really?
Oh, she doesn't work here anymore?
Yeah, she got into a car accident on the way here, called and quit. Is what I was told.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
She
That's
lived
fair.
far. She lived
People
far.
have been quitting worse ways.
I really think she was probably got into a car accident, like probably like no, it didn't seem major, and then she was like, "Fuck this job, fuck
Yeah.
this commute,
Right.
fuck this."
That's right.
Where does she live? How far?
Like Long Beach. She
Oh.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's not
Ever
worth
quit
it.
a
But
job
she
like that
also
before?
works at another nightclub in Hollywood, so I feel like she was like trying to come
Yeah.
here, but now it's just out.
It's a bummer. She was cool.
Yeah, I liked her.
If she had 2 shifts during the week, that would be worth her time. But like just for one is not. I don't think could make him enough. This is her side hustle. Come on.
Yeah, and Marvin's gone too, dude.
Again?
Marvin's gone?
Left without a trace.
He got in a car accident too. What's going on?
Yeah.
He did.
Someone's
He
just
did.
taking out
Yeah, no,
security cards.
you're right.
Oh man, someone's making this less
Yeah,
secure.
somebody said he was here. Maybe it was the Monday you were hosting, and he was like, at the end of the night, he was like, "All right, y'all, that was my last shift," and just walked off into the night.
Dude,
Very
Marvin's
Marvin.
the man.
Dude, my
He
favorite.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll miss him.
He's not dead.
I'm
He has
sure-
a shop downtown LA. You can go check it out. One World Peace.
For clothing.
Yeah,
It's like open every day.
mm-hmm.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, it's good. I've
Wait,
been
isn't
there.
that
right, 'cause
Ron
there's one
Artest's
more.
name?
Who?
World
That's
Peace?
Meta World Peace.
Meta World. What's his?
One World Peace.
Still seems
And
like
PIECE.
OWP, dog.
okay.
I have a bunch of
Isn't it
shirts.
PIECE or is it PEACE?
PEAC.
It's like piece,
Yeah.
not a piece of. Or I
Right.
thought it was like a piece of clothing.
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay. Well, yeah, so it is kind of artistish.
He's just trying to bring peace to the world through fashion. Haven't you ever tried that?
Same.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I have tried it. And it worked. I did it. But then I stopped and it all went to shit again. Can you believe how many wore?
Yeah.
I asked you guys earlier. It was funny. I've been asking people like big generic questions. I like a big like music. Ever listen to it? Pretty good. Sometimes I watch TV though. Pretty good. Pretty good way to start a conversation. Everyone's like, yeah. Okay, Luke, that's great.
Oh, I thought it was like a specific that like you decided you liked a song recently and you were just letting us know that. But no, you were just starting.
I started big and we got there. Yeah, it's good. It's.
I'm still learning your language.
That's right. You did do that to us.
I'm-
And then I immediately said I like to listen to the same song over and over.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which I also like to do.
Dude,
Right.
it's the best.
And then I was like, "You like songs, huh? Music, huh?"
Yeah.
And they were like, "Dave Matthews." And
Do you feel like it's hard for you to ever have like a close connection with a human being?
no, I just choose not to a lot of the
Yeah.
time. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's fine. It's good. A lot
It's
of times
fine.
it's
So you'd
really
say your
good.
life is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's fine.
Your life seems fine.
My life is fine.
Fine.
Yeah.
Which is so cool.
Yeah.
It's so yeah.
Are you convincing us or yourself?
Yeah.
For sure. Cool.
But I'm literally just saying it, kind of.
Yeah, no, I understand.
It's pretty comfortable.
All right.
Choosing to be medium all the time. Pretty
Yeah.
good. Trying.
I think Luke might low key be the most depressed out of all of us. Like we can't tell, but like,
The most
Yeah.
depressed?
yeah.
I'm okay.
I feel like
I'm
you're the one.
actually-
You're the one we need to check in
I'm
on
actually
more.
quite pretty good.
Yeah. I'm reading between the lines.
That is a
I
tough
believe
race,
that.
though. Who is the most depressed here?
Yeah.
On a week by week basis, it could be anyone.
Well, I'm pretty depressed. I just totally misunderstood that you were in Las Vegas for 5 days.
Yeah, sorry, man.
And that's the
My-
first. that was
apparently
a
my
big
bad.
misunderstanding because I was really like, "What? I want to hear about the
5
Vegas
days of
stories."
Vegas.
And you're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I got nothing. I'm like, yeah, okay. Well, one night makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that now.
Yeah. Boring people.
Yeah. Never go a third night in Vegas. Two's the cap.
Yeah. I didn't want to. I didn't want to stay there.
A third
second
full
night
day,
as
but
was.
a night flight out is cool.
Yeah. You
Like
can't do a
7
third.
p.m.
Yeah. I don't know how people do like the full week of comedy there. They'll do like Tuesday to Sunday. Couldn't imagine.
A lot of sober people with good, regiments can do Vegas pretty good. Brenton goes and he goes, "You got to go to Vegas. The buffet is insane." Cute, man.
I had to like the month before I started working here, I was writing on a show in Vegas, and I had to be there for 3 weeks, and that's too long to be in Vegas.
Yeah, for sure. But were you on the strip?
Just off the street.
Yeah, so at least you're not.
just off the street.
That's
I was
cool.
by like Caesars.
Got it.
But it's too long. I would have died, I think, if I was there. Like,
Yeah. You just have to like not go out.
and I did.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't make any money. I lost all the money.
Ah.
I lost all the money I made on that.
Where-
job,
on
for
what?
sure. Gambling, strippers, alcohol, all of it. Didn't make any money.
Wow. What was your gambling? That's what I'm really. That's the one I hear.
No, tell me more about the strippers.
I played a lot of blackjack. So there's a strip club like right across the street. It's the shittiest strip club you've ever. There were like
Hell yeah.
4 strippers that worked there every night,
And they took all of your money.
and like 2 of them were like 60, and it was like the worst strip club ever. We called it Shitty Titties.
Damn.
And we just went there all the time because we loved it. We loved to drink there and just yeah, that was a fun.
A 6-year-old stripper, sad.
It was pretty sad. Actually,
I don't like the story.
How do you?
At one point, I almost cried.
Strippers gotta have a better retirement
made me
plan.
sad.
I think you and I are crying right now. We're crying.
But yeah, I was playing blackjack. I was playing a lot of blackjack
appreciate the
and doing a
comforting.
lot of sports betting.
And a lot of sports betting.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
Wild child. Degenerate.
yeah.
That's cool.
It wasn't going well. The sports betting was not going well. I feel like the way to get someone to win was to not bet on them.
I never got into sports betting, so I don't know. The spread means not much to me. It's just a vocab word. And I just go, if I bet ever, I go, they're going to win or lose. One of those two.
Yeah.
So that's called money line.
line.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just
Just say money line.
Thank you. I will.
Yeah, you're
I definitely will. I
Yeah.
love learning shit. Yeah. Great.
Just giving him more ways to lose money.
That's right.
That's it.
I still don't do. I have enough vice. Like
What are your vices?
I eat out a lot.
Yeah, eating out's pretty good.
Yeah. I don't.
I wouldn't even consider
I'm a
that a vice.
fine-
You have to eat.
It's they make it better than me, and it
yeah,
makes
they-
sense that they're doing it. It's good. I make 2/3 of my meals, but I go out and I eat, and then sometimes we eat. Me and my hot ass wife will eat at a nice good. We were a couple feet from Nancy Silverton the other day, so no big deal.
Damn, were you at Matza?
No, it's Mozza and we're actually at Kispaka.
What did I say? Mozza?
Matzah.
I said matza?
Yeah.
That's
You
probably
did.
wrong.
I don't know.
It's okay.
That is the word.
Someone said matzah the other
Nancy
day.
Silverton went to my college, so
Oh, that's pretty
we're
cool.
both
Which college?
Seawolves. Sonoma State, baby, SSU.
Wow. Let's
go.
Where is that?
Sonoma?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Northern
where's
California.
Wine country, dog.
Yeah, one cut.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, dude. Me and Nancy S.
Is it near Solvang? Or
Nowhere near Solving.
Is it near?
San Francisco. It's near San Francisco.
Yeah. What'd you major in?
Creative writing.
Oh, sick. Yeah, I took one of those classes.
Yeah, they're pretty fun.
Yeah, it is pretty fun. I wrote a story I liked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat. You just mostly just have to read books. You only take 4 creative writing classes. The rest is just literature.
I wish I had majored in that.
Yeah, it was all right.
I wish I had majored in
What'd you major in?
political science. It made me really sad.
That's what made you really sad?
What?
made
Just
me really-
studying current
And it's just carried
law,
through
or-
since then.
just the what is
Right
poli
before you
sci?
started poli
Just the
sci,
history.
you just loved
you had
life.
to pick a focus,
Yeah.
and my focus was in international relations. So we studied a lot about the Middle East.
And how America ruined everything.
Well, not even. I didn't even necessarily study.
Oh, so you didn't
America
learn
that much.
anything?
It was mostly international,
Yeah.
international relations, and
So just the history of the Middle East.
mostly yes, and then the current state of affairs, which
The
It's all bleak, yeah.
Just kind of going to
I
college.
literally I was like
Going to class?
I was like I'm gonna help create peace in the Middle East.
Nice.
I was
Oh,
like, I'm gonna do
shit,
this.
yeah.
I was like that in college too.
And then I learned about it, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that.
They could. It's just everyone. This is my. I've said it before. I'll say it again. My solution to everything is Everyone calm down. Everyone chill out.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be, if it's fine, it's fine.
You should do that.
That's-
You should
that's
go
why
over
I'm not
there.
depressed.
You should go over there
I
and just
really
tell
want-
them all to calm down.
Honestly, everyone,
Yeah. People
please
love
calm
that.
down. Stop.
It's so it might work. People
If
might be
everyone
like,
just stopped, it'd be fine.
yeah.
Just stop. Chill.
No, don't nod yes. Don't nod yes to that.
How is that
Yeah,
not
You just
good?
go over there
Yeah.
to people that don't even have a country or food to eat, and you're like, relax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but you say it to
Everyone
the other
chill.
side. So they'll relax too,
And then they're like, yeah, sounds
Maybe
good.
they'd
We're
have
the rich
food if
ones.
they
Nobody
relaxed.
do anything.
yeah, and they give them
Yeah.
food, and everyone's good.
Yeah.
Who's going to, okay, but once you give them food, now you're doing something.
If
That's the
everyone-
opposite of
that's what I'm saying.
relaxing.
If everyone relaxes,
That
we'll all
seems
share
pretty
food
chill
and
to me.
shit.
It seems pretty chill to share your food.
This was a
I share
Taylor
food all
Swift
the
song.
time.
You've never shared food with me.
We've shared definitely.
Oh,
been
no,
part of the
yeah.
same
I've
pizza.
definitely shared food with you. So we have shared food. But I don't know a time you've given me any food.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like this
You want to
is
go out and eat
couples-
before our shift?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I just ate. I'm good. Thank you, though.
Okay.
I feel like this was couples counseling.
If
I
you
know.
go to
We just made
Katana,
strides.
you guys just need
all
to
your
chill.
regalia, comedy store stuff, they hook you up.
Okay, that's good to know.
So you just go.
They got sushi, right?
Yeah, if you go before hour, yeah, it's easy. You just go and you go. Let me get this roll,
You got some?
and they go, oh, maybe here's a skewer. And you're like, oh, great, cool.
Yeah, I
And
got
if you're chill, you're fun. That's chill.
I'm pretty chill.
Hey, I'm help. Yeah, you're great.
Kids in shorts.
I have nothing against you.
Chill.
What?
Kids in shorts. That's
I'm
chill.
trying to wear shorts, man.
That's chill.
When you got calves like mine, you got to play them, man.
You gotta.
You got to
I
play
can see
'em.
those things from
No,
here.
don't,
They're
don't keep
looking
them on the
good.
bench. You got to play them.
You know what's up.
I don't know. I don't know what's up. It's been a real disjointed episode, but I'm having okay. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine. Yeah.
I think if you
mad?
just calm down a little bit, we could have some. We could get down to
You're
business.
right. I'm going off the rails a little bit. Did I tell the lollipop story? You guys got
Yeah,
anything?
that was a good one.
great. Yeah, I know.
That was a highlight.
Really changed the podcast game with that one.
Telling someone else's story badly.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Mm-hmm.
I asked you to write stuff down.
I
begging for a story.
gotta call 911.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I saw this. Yeah.
I called 911 because this guy passed out, and then he was with his parents, and then he woke up, and they were like, 911 put me on hold. Have you ever called 911?
Yes.
Have you ever called
Yeah.
911? They put you on hold.
One time.
The first time it's ever happened to me.
No.
Yeah.
So I'm on hold for 911, and Richie's like, don't call 911. They don't want to call 911. The parents were like, he's unconscious now. This happens. So I hung up. I'm like,
Did
"All right."
anyone ask you to call 911 in the first place?
I went back to the office like, dude passed out. Want me to call 911? They were like, yes. So I called 911. I'm not talking to the
I
parents.
asked 3 times. Every time I call 911, I've asked, like, are you sure? Really? Are you positive?
He was out, man. And then when
doesn't that put you in like a financial?
It puts you in, it just...
it makes you a witness.
Something's happening
point.
to you.
I don't care, man.
Well, not you. I mean, like the person. If they pass out and they have to,
If they
go
get in the
into an
ambulance. But they
Yeah,
can turn
Once they
down the
get in
ambulance.
yeah.
I see.
But what was I going to say? Oh, I kept waiting for them to call me back. I was like, well, they'll call back. And then I'm like, when you're like, I'm doing running. I was like, oh, it's okay now. You don't need to go. Never called back.
Yeah.
So I could have been killed. I could have been being murdered, called 911. The murderer hangs
Well,
up.
so
and they're like,
here-
that's probably
listen, man,
fixed
they-
itself.
They
Listen,
said
man.
they would call you back?
No, I went on hold, but I just assumed that they were going to look into it.
How? Like,
Wait,
just
you
star
hung
69
up?
Every hang
I hung up while
I
on
don't
hold.
think you're supposed to hang up.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Of course, you're not supposed to hang up.
Well, if you're
I'm in an emergency. I
They're-
can't just
why
be
would-
on the phone.
well,
They're on to the
why
next.
would they call you back? You hung up. If it was an emergency, you would have stayed on the line.
But how did they
That's
know that
not
I hung
true.
up?
Yeah, what
and
if
that the
someone's
phone
like-
didn't get
Well,
crushed?
then the guy's gonna get away with it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
our 911 system needs some like
I went
refreshing.
away. I've called 911 and the police didn't show up for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's
Well,
done.
yeah,
sure.
the police are
It's
never
done.
gonna. Oh, yeah. Also, I've heard there's been like border patrol ads on this podcast. I completely disavow those. That's some bullshit.
What is it?
You have ads? So we're getting paid for this?
Right? Yeah. No, they let us record for free, and aren't we?
Border Patrol advertises?
Yeah, I think they've been really going down in popularity for obvious reasons of their ineptitude.
I would love to know what that ad is.
Yeah, what
are they
the fuck?
hiring people, or are they just like just
Or
just
just tempting
remember?
people. just like try
I
us.
don't know. Okay, yeah.
Is it a
Tryouts are hint.
Is
yeah.
it a see something, say something?
You know,
kinda?
that's we'll find out who's the most depressed by who joins up with Border Patrol from here. Who do you think the door guy most likely to join Border Patrol is, and why is it Guam?
That's the thing, man. We got to keep them out.
Here's the thing. I could see
no. The crazy thing.
I could see Joe
Yeah.
Marisi. Well, it's not right.
Yeah,
You can't just be crossing
I
the border.
I know, but you can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, life's hard, but like it's hard for me too.
do it
Someone asked me
legally.
to share my sandwich.
Yeah.
I can't tell. Is Joe sad or is he just Joe?
I think he's trying to be cool.
I think Joe is not sad.
Yeah, I think Joe's
anything,
a happy
he-
guy.
I think Joe's
Yeah,
fine.
I think he's very happy because to him life's black and white.
I see.
You know?
yeah.
Which is why he wants to join Border Patrol.
Yeah, because it's not. It's you're born where you're born.
That's good.
Yeah, I have Border Patrol nose. I'll even say it. A Border Patrol lips. Who's the most depressed door guy?
I feel like there's an obvious one. We're just not thinking of.
And why is it Guam? But no, who is it?
Who seems the most sad?
Well,
Could be
Hugo
me.
seems pretty sad sometimes.
Yeah, he's been sad lately.
It does seem sad.
interesting.
If this was 4 years ago, it would for sure be me. But I'm a happier person now.
No, that's good.
That's awesome. How'd you do it?
I don't know.
What's
Help
the secret?
me.
I think just age.
Are you pretty sad, Torio?
I'm pretty sad.
Age. Getting older and medication.
Nice.
Oh,
What,
yeah. No. It's medication.
Yeah,
That's what you're talking
yeah,
yeah. What are you talking about?
I think I just found myself also.
Yeah, modern science works. There you go. Great, cool.
That's funny.
Fine.
Are you pretty sad, Torio?
I'm a sad boy for sure,
I
man.
don't think Anthony's too sad.
I can't. I
think
have
you
my
can
days.
access it.
I don't think his toxic masculinity will allow it.
Anthony, were
No,
you
that's not
popular
true.
in high school? I feel like
Yeah.
you were popular in high school, yeah.
I had friends.
Lights flickering.
For
That's
sure.
really good.
That must be nice.
It was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just
You were a popular guy in high school?
I'm gonna say I was. I had friends. I was on
You
the
were-
football team
Uh-huh.
type deal.
I don't think there's any door guy
Wow.
I'm like worried about.
No,
Mental health
definitely
wise.
not. Not. At
There's
the
some
moment.
comics that I am.
Renee can get sad.
Oh, true.
Guam too. I mean, I know we
Oh,
touched
Guam.
on
Yeah,
it.
but Guam
Guam's
lives
also
with
on
people,
medication.
so like
Yeah, yeah,
I've
yeah.
always feel like Guam's with someone, whether they're taking him
I'm
to
worried about
Target
that.
or he's on the. I'm not worried about Guam. This guy's riding it out.
Oh,
man.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not worried that someone will like be there or stumble or like whatever. But he seems like he's gotten also medical intervention, so that's nice.
I think he's a happy guy for the most part, right?
Why did he post that this year is like his retirement tour?
What
Did he do
post
that?
on Facebook?
I think like Instagram or something.
He's becoming a manager.
He said
Wow.
it was-
That would be sick.
Him and
Honestly,
Richie.
yeah, him,
Him
Richie,
walking.
him,
They're both
Richie,
walking like
Joe,
cavemen.
and Ryan. Pretty intimidating.
Guam.
I like Sam. Who are we getting
Oh
rid of?
yeah, and Sam. Fuck, my bad.
Sam's great.
Yeah, I like Sam too.
Yeah, it's pretty rare you don't hate a manager, but things are pretty chill here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have problems with anyone. That's for sure.
That was the most veiled statement ever.
Just throwing it out there.
All right, everyone name your least favorite manager on 3.
Oh, wait, let me think of it. Okay.
Okay, we're not doing that.
1. Now I want to call your bluff.
2.
Okay. 2.5.
Let's not do this,
Okay.
guys.
That's chill. I was gonna say Tommy. That was my, my answer.
Yeah, that's your out.
Or I guess I could say Dean. Could you sniffle more into the mic? I hope I get going from this recording again.
There might be some listeners that are into that.
Here.
It's ASMR.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'm not.
Sorry. No, I'll leave that.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to shame you. I also just had no other stories from the week because I've also been awake for 5 days straight.
Well, same, but I came out with 2 stories, dude.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I had a few. I was looking for a time check for a little bit, but
I like being back.
I would bet it's
You know,
Yeah,
when you're
I'm
gone for a while.
I'm excited
At
for tonight.
exactly.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it's not,
Exactly
You
45?
don't think it's gonna be nice to see
What's it
everyone
exact?
again, but
Also,
then it is.
it was
44.
the last time I was here was when I was doing the last spot on the second Belly Room Door Guy show, and it was like there were a bunch of door guys that stayed in the room for that, so it was pretty nice.
Oh, that's
then
cool.
Then I had 5 days off, coming back, feeling good. We're gonna have a good week.
It was a small and not the mightiest showcase, but it was a fun time.
I think
I had a good.
they had fun if you had fun.
Yeah, I was pretty adamant about like not. I was like really like preaching that night. I was like, you gotta not. I was just keep going, and I stand by it. But I was like pretty feeling myself.
Yeah, I remember you said that exact thing to me, and I was like, all right, and I did that, and it worked out.
Well, good. I'm glad.
I thought it was crazy
My
that
egoism helped a little.
You never told me to just keep going.
I think I might. Were you at Backdoor that night? No, whoever was Backdoor, I think I might have said.
you went
the
up
same.
first that night, and I didn't
Dude,
see it
went
because I was
first on
working.
the early show.
But it seemed
Yeah, the
hard.
early show was.
The early show was rough. That's what I was on too. I had to end it. You were on it. I remember yours. I thought we all did fine. No one crushed.
Joe
Yeah.
Maurice came down and was like, "Yeah,
I mean,
good job." I was like, "Thanks, Joe."
I was like,
For 8 people, you can only do so much.
I was beating
know.
myself up hard for my set when I went home, and then when I came back, like immediately 2 people were like, "Hey, great set on Wednesday," and I'm
Yeah.
like, "I went home and cried. What are you talking about?"
I actually had that moment where I went home and like I didn't do well, but I didn't go home and like cry or like really beat myself up. And I was like, all right, maturity. I've
Yeah.
done this
Yeah.
long, not to like call you out, but I just was like, I can finally have a bad set and just be like,
A bad importance.
I could just, I knew how to talk myself down.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas, which I was just like, okay, maybe the pills are working or maybe I've done this a little.
That's a great skill for a
Yeah.
comic to have.
Yeah.
Beating myself is,
I don't think I'm
is
there
something I have to stop.
Same. And I did it
Tomorrow's
too
a new
to a
day,
degree.
Man. Tomorrow's a new set. Come on.
Someone told
Just
me
fucking
just
do
start
it. Who
with
cares?
don't
Unless you don't want to do it.
don't
then
beat
do it.
yourself up longer than the set actually was. So if it was like a 6-minute set, it was a bad set, you can beat yourself up for 6
Yeah.
minutes and then move on. I was like, that's good. I like that.
Yeah.
I always wake up fresh. Bomb or kill. I try to go. What? I mean, that was yesterday.
Yeah. You don't want to be the person that's in denial either. You need it.
Yeah.
It needs to hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
Because those other people, I'm like, why are you still
You
hanging
can't-
out, dog? You need to go home and think about some stuff.
Yeah.
You can't crush every time. So if I ask you how you did and you say crushed every time,
Yeah.
you're not in a reality.
If I
Says
cry,
that?
if
You're
I
an
cry,
alien.
I never say I
You're not
crushed.
in
even-
reality.
Yeah.
if I crushed, I tell you I did
General.
pretty good.
You're
I
an
did pretty
alien.
good.
That's
I will, I'll
everything.
say
There
it
was a
fun.
door guy
It was
here
fun. That's
like,
code
that
for
used
I
to
fucked.
say-
Yeah, sure.
I did great.
that used to say every time, "Oh, I crushed. Did you see that? I crushed." And it was, okay,
Who would say that?
a door guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That no longer works here.
that no longer
Okay, we'll
is employed.
find out when they left after the show's over.
I'm assuming they don't longer work here because they're a paid regular.
Because they crush all the time.
Yeah, at Flappers, they just got their name
Oh,
up at
okay.
Flappers.
They won
There's
Pizza
down.
Mike?
Yeah. Uncle Clyde's is
It's
next
spread
up.
Oh,
out,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Damn. I have to clock in a couple minutes. So that's good enough. This was a real fine episode. It was chill. And this was good.
There were highs,
good
there were
and honest.
Honestly,
lows.
this is very Luke content, and I'm okay with that. I hope you keep
It's
it
fine.
all the times that you. I hope you keep it all in. Okay, thank you. Appreciate.
I hope you take it all out.
Yeah, the
No
whole-
one
the
should.
whole podcast.
No one should ever have to listen to
Cut out
this.
every single sniffle.
No.
Just individually.
This. Thanks for sticking with us. You got any plugs, Torio? Where can people find you online?
Oh, you can find me all over the country. I'm touring the whole country right now.
Yeah.
TorioVanGrol.com.
Wow.
Come to a show
Yeah, every
Yeah.
Monday at the Comedy Store.
every Monday
World
at the
tour.
Comedy Store.
Let them know.
That's my world tour every Monday at the Comedy Store. Podcast Hesby.
Hesby Street.
Hesby Street. It's
I like
funny.
that. I listen to that a lot.
It's like a
It's funny how many comics are like, this is the only podcast I like. And then I'm like,
are Matt and Morgan nervous? You're coming for him?
we already passed them, baby.
Whoa.
Talking about the big humble?
Yeah, the big
Not,
humble.
not afraid. They got too
shots
humble.
fired.
They got too humble.
And we
you
passed them.
passed them with
Dang.
Hesby.
No, I love that podcast. I love those guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Wish he was
they
here.
have a good one. You guys have a good one, and Bruce and Vokey, fat jocks.
Yeah, but I feel like only comics like
You
our
listen to this
podcast.
one
I can't
or
get
no?
real people.
I listen to episodes.
Yeah, that's
My dad
depending who
does.
I am. Like it's
Yeah.
WTF.
Honestly,
that's how I listen.
there's
yeah.
that, and then
It
sometimes
was a comic I listened.
Van will come up to me and he'll be like, "Did you listen to last week's
Van listens
episode?
to it.
It is so fucking good." And I'm like, "Man,
Van's
now
a
I
sweet
got
guy.
it."
I
Yeah,
love Van, man.
He's the best.
Shout out Van Corona. Yeah, he's listening to this part right now.
AK.
Turn this up, blast it in your car. Van Corona is a great photographer. Put this in your car. Van Corona is a great photographer.
My dad listens to this podcast.
What?
He likes the gossip. He said.
Wow.
He said he likes the gossip.
Oh, we
That's
got to give
right.
him some
One day-
goss. We didn't give him
One day
goss.
he texted me and he was like, "Luke said he's tired of you giving away your shitty shifts." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I'd tell you to your face.
Yeah, but
You
we're
would know that if-
tired. But Nicole and I are tired of getting the shitty shifts.
Right, I was like, I'm the new
That's
guy.
how- yeah.
Every shift I get a shitty. So
Dude,
every time I
Right,
have to
because
get
you've
a
been
shift
here
covered.
the least amount
But
of
every
time.
time I have
Chris
to get a
is
shift
the
covered, it's
newest
gonna be
guy
shitty.
now.
I get bad
getting
shifts,
shit, yeah.
but I still feel like Nicole's always at the back door. Every
Yeah.
time I work, I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
how are you
Thank you.
here again?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it goes. It happens.
But
It
it was
happens.
just
So
funny
like,
Just have a backdoor kind of face.
It was.
It's the what was it?
yeah, the
lesbian thing.
post.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, lesbian
Anthony
post.
Amorello, where can people find you online and shit?
At Amorello on Instagram. I'm not touring nationally. I'll be in Bakersfield, but
Ooh.
not nationally.
That's like a different country than. Nicole Becannon.
Yeah.
Where can people find?
Pretty much everywhere at Nicole Becannon. I think I'm shadow banned. I don't know why. But
Doesn't
I know
exist.
everyone
Audible eye
says
roll.
that.
Yeah.
I know everyone says that, but like people try to like find me and it's hard. But like at Nicole Becannon, Becann.
They're probably just
I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I have this podcast that you're listening to right now. If you're listening to it still, I mean, you've wasted this much time on me. Just rate it 5 stars and then write this good period in the description.
I think rank us 1 through 4. I want to know.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
For
Rank, rank Luke, Torio, Anthony, and Nicole.
Not in that order.
Well,
Your 2's pretty good. I can't get 1 on my own podcast. We'll see. Maybe not. If I was ranking us now, honestly, by comedy, see you everybody next week. Thanks for tuning in. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. Bye.